Right, back again, back to Fort de Soto. This is looking the other way from the one I've just done. I don't think I'll put all that in, I'll do the bit through there. It's just a bit too overcomplicated to... Let's see how we go. But beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. First when I took the photo. Right, let's come out of there. So let's adjust you. Alright, there we go. I'll put that above so I can see what I'm doing. So, as usual, just be an impression. So with the hake and another piece of the Canson, £140. Right, there's my palette: a lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. Right, I'll wet the paper all over. It's very warm now. I've got this beat up old easel, it must be 1,000 years old. It was waiting for me when I arrived. It goes up into the loft. I have been here a couple of times before. So here we are in Pinellas Point, St. Petersburg, Florida. 15-minute, if that, 10-minute walk to the local park on Tampa Bay, looking at the Sunshine Highway, Skyway, which we will be going over to go to Sarasota. I'm sad to say that Hemingway's is no longer in existence. Right, so what we've got is a nice bit of yellow or raw sienna. See if I can get this a little more colourful. But I'm using the Winton student quality watercolour in the large tubes. Quite a big ant there. It was. Right, well that's a bit wet, we're getting a nice strong blue, ultramarine. I'll mix a little bit of alizarin with it. The alizarin just takes the sting out of the ultramarine, but I want it nice and thick. So we can get come down to the horizon, all over the sea. I'll leave some for the beach. Well, past it was high tide, and we'll go back with the yellow ochre. Oh, the burnt sienna and everything at the bottom. Okay. Let's just reclip it, let's grind a bit. I'm getting used to this paper. This is the fourth painting that I've done with it, so it's getting a little bit, beginning to understand what it does and what it doesn't do. Because I've got 2 blocks of 30 sheets each for $16 at Michael's, and that's a very good price for this. But then I remember that the Fabriano wasn't easy to get used to because it didn't behave like arches or a heavy blocking for paper. It was quite slick. I'm just going to clean my palette off a little bit. It's a wonderful temperature here at the moment. It's probably mid-70s at the moment, I should say. Going up to probably high 70s today. It's a cooler day, believe it or not. But it's all relative, isn't it? So I'm just waiting for that to dry off a little bit. So I'll put in some background colours of the tree here. So it cries out for a bit of Payne's grey and a nice lot of yellow. I'll get my lighter tones in. I'll put a bit of sienna in that. So let's Just get the shape of this. And I can dry brush over this when it gets to a nice appropriate dry brushing time. Let's mix a bit of blue in with that grey and a bit darker there because we're coming into the shadow. A bit of distance in here. Right, okay. That's my distance. Sure, I'll have to lift out some of that there. But I just want to get it in. So, burnt sienna now. Bit of red in there, I think. Just brighten it up. Right, okay. This is the sort of grasses going out. I'm going to put some of those tree trunks with it. It's been they've been chopped down. The hurricane season played havoc with this lovely coast, in that it moved the edge, and the pines were on the edge of actually in the water. In other words, the shoreline is higher than it was before the hurricanes, and these trees were a bit of a danger to bathers and people. So they were removed. Come up here. Some nice darker shadow. See a lot of colours in this. I'll get a nice rich dark in there. I need to dry that. That's got to be lifted out. Get a lighter green in here. Bit of warm. Some of this unpainted paper. I'll add some dark shadows over this. Just coming down into here. That needs to be dry. And then we've got a nice bit of darker green. In here. Oops, going away there. I'm trying to get the brush to stay together. I want sort of straightish, this sort of pine. I don't know what this is. It's pine. There are lots of pines on here, apart from the ones that got cut down. Let's get some of this in here. Oops, sorry. Some nice light green now. Oh, I mix a bit of blue and red. There's some shadows in here, which I can develop as it dries. Sorry about that. My tripod. I saw to. My tripod is shortened so that it can cope with the way I'm sitting, the height of the board. And I'm painting more or less at good 90 degrees, 95 degrees. Let's put some darks in there. Oh, sun's gone in. Huh. Which is relief. Now there's a sort of a plank in here. Put a bit of dark in underneath all that. That's a bit of dark green there. I've got loads of grasses over this. I'm going to try to develop that. But not having a hairdryer out here. Right, okay. Now that bit there is annoying me, so I'm going to do something about that now. Okay. I need a lot of detail in this here, but I also want to, that horizon, I need to do something about that. So let's, bit of blue, bit of burnt umber. Right, just touch that with a nice bit of blue on a wettish brush. Just drag that down. Let's weaken this. And then change the colours. We're coming into the land with the bit of burnt sienna there, I think. As we're coming into the beach. I have to work fast now because the paper's drying very quick. Okay. Just get that softened in there. Right, okay. It's got a bit, it hasn't blended very well there, but I can't do much about that. Right, now this here, this plank of wood, it looks like a branch has fallen down rather than being chopped down. So let's just there's a bit of yellow ochre on there. Bit of umber. Right, that doesn't really register, but it's something. Right, let's go back over that and get some darker tones in there, some darker greens. So I'm using, back on the Payne's Grey, palette green, look. Nice and rich. Bit of red in there, eh? No, it's too wet. Some nice darks in here. But I don't want to get carried away too much with this in there because there's a lot of green palm leaves. Bit of shadow under there. Right, a bit of dark in here. Right, let's get some dark bits in here. On the bit of tide line. Right, okay. So that's supposed to be the beach, but we'll have this bit of debris from the trees, the tree roots. Right, okay. Clean the bake. Now we're going with the flat brush with some nice burnt sienna. Here, what's on there? Yuck. Right, so we've got a lot of these sticking out here. to star in my video, Dave.
Pardon?
To star in my video.
I'm sorry about that.
Show your moniker. My brother-in-law. Brother-in-law and a good friend. These aren't where they actually are. I'm just putting them in now. I want a bit of shadow, bit of just to show the staining of the sea on the bottom of these. So obviously they've carted the trunks away. But this is such a fabulous place that you wouldn't believe it. It's so well looked after and loved. It's a wonderful, wonderful place.
Now that's nice. That reminds me of
That's
the beach.
very kind, very kind. He's always working on his house. Of course, it's a long time till the next holiday, also for them. Back probably next spring, where the work of looking after the house carries on. So this has to be done for the winter. Although what passes for a winter in Florida is a bit different to winter in London. Right, now we've got lots of grasses here, so I can only do a few of them. So let's bum in. Some nice yellow. There's a big one there, but big tree trunk there, but I'm not going to put it in. Although it would anchor the painting at the bottom. This was the thing that I've not really done so well on, but hey, we're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun. I'm doing what I want to do in the place that most people would give their right arm to be at this time of year. But as retiree, more or less retired, apart from doing all this. The chores are being done in the house, so I've got to get out of it all, doing this. You can overdo this, of course, and I'm probably in the process of doing just that. I thought tea was being made, but I thought I'm a bit unlucky there. If you want it, go and make it yourself. It's really a matter of sorting out the lights from the darks and leaving out lots of the painting, because you can't put it all in, and if you try to, you just end up with mud.
Man's got to do what a man's
Got to do. So I'll just put a few dark ones in here, because in the shadow of that log. It's drying so quick on the palette. So it's just giving the impression of a close foreground. Got some stuff here. Now, In there we've got some figures. So what I'm going to do is just lift out, if I can, a bit of this background here. Put a couple of figures in here. Soften that. Okay. And now, bit of red. This is a bit of yellow, I think. Right. Some shorts on there. Blue, walking along here. Right, it don't really show, but right, now I'm just going to wet under here a little bit. And once that's drying off a little bit, it don't really show. But let's make it a bit bigger. Oh, it's going to get that on this, isn't it? Right. Now as it's drying, I'll just put a little bit of shadow, warm shadow, of reflections, as I say. Okay, that's about the best I can do. Then there are very few ripples in this. It was they're so gentle and beautiful. Right, need some trunks. Ah, right, let's. Going up into this trunk was just going up into the canopy there. Let's put another one in. All adds to the detail. Another one here. Okay. Not as good as the one I did earlier, I don't think, but they'll all be different and they're all impressions. They're a bit of it I like. Let's sign it. And then, whoops. just put in, good device is putting little birds in a large expanse of sea, just adds a bit of detail. No other detail than that really. Right, we'll put it in the mount and see what we've done. I'll show you the, that's the photograph. That's my version of it. Not too bad. Get my mount. Oop. It's on a swing seat there. I'll take these off. Let's get the horizon straight, or at least get the picture straight. There we go. Oh, there we are, another Fort de Soto. Oh, look, we've got a little bit of ride there, but I've got to do something like that. Right, well there we are. Another one of the Fort de Soto. Let's move my shoulder back a bit so that you can get a good view of that. Hold on. Right, let's zoom in, just have a look a little bit. A couple of little figures I put in there that are in the photograph. There were a lot of people there yesterday. Oh, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.